Hi guys, in this video we will see the first chapter, which is the chemical reactions and equations. You can score good marks in this chapter because this is one of the easiest chapter compared to the upcoming chapters. For scoring a good mark, you need to know these two topics, which is the chemical equation and types of chemical reactions. This chapter can basically be divided into these two sections. In the chemical equations, we will see how to balance a chemical equation. And the types of chemical reaction, we will see what are different types of chemical reactions. See, this is a chemical equation. What is given? Here, the reactants are given, the products are given, and also an arrow symbol, which shows the direction in which the reaction take place. Okay, let's see. The A plus B, the reactants A and B are separated by a plus sign. C plus D, they are the products, and the products C plus D are separated by a plus sign, and there is an arrow which show the direction in which the reaction take place. Apart from this, we also need to write the different states in which each component belong, that is whether it is in solid, gaseous, liquid or in aqueous state. Okay, for that we use these letters S, G, L, A, Q. The S denotes the solid state, G denotes the gaseous state, L the liquid, and AQ, it denotes when the element is dissolved in water. Okay, aqueous, when it is dissolved in water. Okay, let's see an example. In this example, we will see A plus B gives C. So what we can see, A and B are the reactants, C is the product. And what states each belong? A belong to gaseous state, B belong to solid state, C belong to liquid state. Now we will see how to balance a chemical equation. Balancing of a chemical equation means basically making the number of atoms on the reactant side and number of atoms on the product side equal. Okay, making them equal. That is the balancing of chemical equation. We see the example. The iron reacts with water to form iron oxide and hydrogen. This is not a balanced equation because the number of atoms of iron on the left hand side is 1 and number of atoms of iron on the right hand side is 3. See, Fe3. Also the number of atoms of oxygen on left hand side is 1 and number of atoms of oxygen on the right hand side is 4 or 4. So what we will do? First we need to find which element carries largest number of atoms. Here the oxygen carries the largest number of atoms, that is O4. So we need to balance it first. So we will put a 4 in the H2O. Okay, in the reactant side, that is 4H2O. So the oxygen is balanced, 4O. Here also O4, it is balanced. Okay, that means 4 molecules of H2O. But when we put a 4 there, we know there is also a H2, hydrogen. So what it became? 4H2, that means 8H. It became 8 hydrogen atoms. But in the right hand side, we know it is H2, that is 2 hydrogen atoms. So we will put a 4 in the right hand side, 4H2. So it is balanced, 8 hydrogen atom. Also next we need to balance the number of iron atoms. In the right hand side, we know there is Fe3, that is 3 iron atoms. So we put a 3 on the left hand side. So 3 Fe. So the equation is balanced. The chemical equation is balanced. Apart from this, we need to put the symbols of which state it belongs. Symbols means which state it is in solid, gaseous, like that. We know in the next step we will put the symbols, which is S, iron, which is in solid state, yes. H2O, which is in gaseous state. Gaseous state means it is in the steam state. Okay, it is not like water, it is in steam state. That is why we put G. Okay, Fe3O4, iron oxide, which is in solid state. And also hydrogen gas is liberated, which is in gaseous state. So we put G. Okay. Now let's see what are the different types of chemical reactions. There are 4 types of chemical reactions given below: combination, decomposition, displacement, and double displacement. For scoring a good mark, you need to know at least 2 sentences for each reaction. That is, describing in 2 sentences for each reaction, and also know 1 example for each. Okay, so basically you need to know that, and also you need to identify which reaction is it by looking at a reaction. Okay, so you can score good mark. Combination reaction. Here, 2 or more components react to form the single component. 2 or more components react to form a single component. That is combination, combining, combination reaction. Given is an example: calcium oxide react with water to form calcium hydroxide. Okay, 2 components reacted to form a single component. That is combination reaction. The calcium hydroxide is in aqueous state. As I told earlier, aqueous means which is dissolved in water. Okay, calcium oxide is dissolved in water and it gives calcium hydroxide. Now let's see the next stage. Next reaction: decomposition reaction. Decomposition. Okay, decomposition. That means a single component is split into 2 or more components. Here A is split into 3 B and C. Okay, for this we need to supply energy. That may be in the form of heat, pressure, or catalyst. Okay, when we are supplying an energy, a heat or pressure, we write it above the arrow like this. Okay, let's see an example. Calcium carbonate dissociate into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. See, 1 component dissociate into 2 or more components. That is decomposition reaction. Displacement reaction. A displacement reaction means the displacing an atom or a component is displaced from 1 component and joined in another component. See, A plus BC gives AC plus B. Here the C is displaced. Okay, displaced from B and it joined C. It joined A. C is displaced from B and joined A. Given is an example. Here the SO4 sulfate is displaced from copper and joined iron. Iron plus copper sulfate give iron sulfate plus copper. That is displacement reaction. Now we will see the final reaction, which is the double displacement reaction. Double displacement means the cation and anion of the reactants are interchanged. They are displaced. Okay, when we look at here, AB plus CD gives AD plus BC. So what happened here? The D and B are interchanged. Okay, that is the double displacement. Double displacement, interchanging. When we look at the example, sodium sulfate react with barium chloride to give barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Okay, the sodium combine with the chloride and the barium combine with the sulfate. This is the double displacement reaction, that is the interchanging reaction. Now we will see the redox reaction. This is a special type of reaction. Redox means reduction and oxidation. That is combined. Reduction and oxidation. Okay, that is redox reaction. Oxidation. What is meant by oxidation? Oxy. That means addition of oxygen. Okay, oxy, addition of oxygen. Oxidation means addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen or electrons. Okay, study like this. Removal of hydrogen or electrons. Addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen or electrons. Okay, the reduction means opposite of that. That is addition of hydrogen or electrons or removal of oxygen. Okay, Let's see an example. The copper oxide react with hydrogen to form copper and water. What happened here? The oxidation happened for hydrogen. Oxidation means addition of oxygen. See, the hydrogen addition of oxygen, it became water. That is oxidation. For copper, reduction happened because the removal of oxygen. Copper oxide became copper. Okay. Also we have oxidizing agent and reducing agent. Oxidizing agent means supplier. Okay, think of me as an oxidizing agent, and you are the one in which oxidation take place. You are the one in which oxidation take place. I am the oxidizing agent. What I will do, I will supply oxygen. Okay, I will supply oxygen. That is me, oxidizing agent. So which is the oxidizing agent here? Here the copper oxide is the oxidizing agent because it supplied oxygen to the hydrogen. Got it? And the reducing agent means, think of you as the reducing agent and I am the one in which reduction take place. What a reducing agent do? It helps in reduction. Reduction means removal of oxygen. See, the hydrogen is the reducing agent because it helped copper oxide for reduction. Okay, reduction, that means removal of oxygen. Got it? Okay, this is the chapter. If you have any doubt or you need to know more about a topic, please comment below. Okay.